Howdy team. Today we're going to learn about bar graphs in Excel. Let's get started. You know what's really exciting about when you make graphs, charts, and diagrams in Excel? Every single piece is clickable. It's changeable. They have chart elements so you can label titles, pieces of your data, make a table, add error marks, grid lines, and a legend. You can also have the opportunity to change colors and styles, all with a click of a tool right next to your chart. And then finally, you can filter. You can sort by your data and make your data more meaningful. It can be really exciting when you can look at that data in different paths. Let's take a look at Excel. Here we have some data about cars, their mileage, and their price. And I'm kind of wondering about those top 5 there. I'm going to highlight my data. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. And I'm going to highlight down just to 5 cars. And then I'm going to take it so you can see the rest of our chart. I want you to be able to see how we go to make a diagram, a bar chart, and work with those numbers. So after I've highlighted the data I want to work with, I go to the Insert tab. On the Insert tab, we have a panel called Charts. Now, Charts will recommend a chart for you, or you can look at these small icons here that show you how to insert a column or bar chart, how to insert a line or area chart, a pie chart. Pie charts are pretty popular. Hierarchy chart, stacked statistical chart, scatter bubble chart, waterfall or stock chart, combo chart, or a surface radar chart. Today, we're just going to concentrate on bar charts. So I'm going to go to the right of that chart icon, and I have a 2D column, a 3D column, a 2D bar, or a 3D bar. And if you roll over it with your mouse, it'll show you what they're going to look like, and it'll even pop up a name. See, it's saying now we're in a 2D stacked column. Here, we're in a 3D stacked column. Here we have a 2D bar column, and here we have a 3D bar column. Right now, we're just going to work with a 2D bar column. That's called a cluster bar. This is a stacked bar, and this is a 100% stacked bar. Let's go to the stacked bar 2D bar chart. When we click that, it then gives us this chart that we can formulate and move around. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit Control X, pop that out of that for a second, and I'm going to move it to a blank sheet. You could also right click it and say move to a sheet, and I'm going to move us on over to a blank sheet, and we're going to work with that over on the next sheet. So I'm going to go to sheet 3. I'm going to click in cell A1, and I'm going to go Control V. I Control X'd my way out of that chart to copy it and remove it, and now I've clicked a new sheet down below. We'll call this our bar graph. Okay, and now we have the names of our cars and the prices of our cars. You can click on any element and change it. If I click once, I highlight all my bars. If I click again, notice the little dots. The little dots have framed us to click and just click the data for the Jetta, the VW Jetta. So I'm going to come over here, and I want to change a color. So I've clicked that one bar, and I can go into chart elements or filters, of course, or chart elements to add my title and that sort of thing. But now that I've clicked this one, I'm going to come up here to my fill bucket and I want to change it to red. Jetta should be red. And now I'm going to click on my Sonata and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to change my fill bucket to blue. There's always 7 different ways to do anything in Excel or anything in Microsoft. I just right-clicked this time. I clicked the Toyota Prius once and I right-clicked and it gave me a shortcut menu for filling in. So now I'm going to pick yellow. I'm going to keep on going down and I think maybe we should pick some green. And then for the last one, I'm going to right click again and I'm going to pick orange. So now we've made our data not only more meaningful by giving each car its own bar line of data with the price, but by making each bar of that graph a separate color, we've made it pop out more. You can click on your individual legend and type in your titles and make them smaller, make them bigger, make them more meaningful. You can also click on your data down below and make that more meaningful. Anything in this chart, I don't think we need that legend, so I'm going to click on it once and remove it. It makes the rest of it more meaningful. I'm going to come up here and go into my title. I double clicked and I'm going to call this our car cost bar graph. How about that? And what I want you to take a moment with is to explore inserting a bar graph in Excel and clicking on those various elements and making those numbers, those titles, those colors more meaningful. I hope this has been helpful, and you know you can always reach me. Have a great day.